Hello, all. I have Prajwal with us. Prajwal is one of the QNET victim. He actually worked in the QNET. Previously, he has given some time for QNET, and later he had to leave QNET due to some reasons because of some unethical practices that QNET followed. So, Prajwal will explain us everything, how things happened with him, how he was approached by his close friends, and how the process was here then. So Prajwal, it's up to you now.
Hi everyone. First of all, Swapnil, thank you very much for having me here.
Hmm.
Um, yes, I was I wouldn't say a victim to be precise. I was uh, actively working with or for or
Hmm.
networking with QNET.
Hmm.
But this was a long time ago. This was between 2016 and 17. So it's almost been 5 years since I came out of it.
Hmm.
Completely came out of it was around 4 years.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I'm here to just share my experiences. You have any questions, you can start shooting them one by one. I can give you clarity, and I hope this video will be of help to those who are actually in uh, kind of a confusion whether to go ahead with the business or whether not to go ahead. So again, as I mentioned in my previous video, my
Hmm.
entire motto is not to spread negativity about QNET.
Hmm.
It's I don't have anything personal with it. It's
Hmm.
not like I'm trying to bring a bad name
Hmm.
to
Hmm.
the industry as well.
Hmm.
As I mentioned in my video, there were a lot of good things that QNET taught me.
Hmm.
Also, there are a lot of things that the people who try to approach you will not give clarity about because all they want is to onboard you onto the journey,
Hmm.
which is why most of the people would lose their hard-earned money, and they just fall into the trap of this entire dream of having $1 million in the bank accounts and everything. So yeah,
Okay.
you can start asking me one by one.
So how was you approached?
Okay. So when we start our job, right, immediately after our degree,
Hmm.
we wouldn't be having enough money.
Hmm.
So back then when I started, I hardly was earning around 20,000,
Hmm.
and I had to give some money to my parents also
Hmm.
to run the family and everything.
Hmm. Hmm.
And we'll always be having, it's very common. The very first moment we start making money, we all start looking at various options, whether to invest on stock market or whether to invest in mutual fund
Hmm.
or whether to start our own business. So
Hmm.
likewise, I was venturing options, and one of very close friend of mine,
Hmm.
he was putting up posts as to my first foreign trip with my business
Oh,
to
okay.
Malaysia, and my first foreign trip to UAE with my business, and then and then he owned an iPhone, and
Hmm.
all the things that you generally a middle class person would dream of having.
Yeah.
And then I asked him what he does for a living, and he said, I'm working in so and so company, a very renowned software company whose name I
Hmm.
don't want to take.
Hmm.
Also, I'm running a business. So when he immediately mentioned that he's running a business, that sparked my attention. So I
Hmm.
asked him what business, because for देखिए यार, actually जब हम middle class से आते हैं ना, it takes a lot of courage and
Hmm.
guts to own a business because we are not from a business background,
Hmm.
right? So there is a spark, and I started inquiring more and more. Okay,
Hmm.
what is this business, and how is it that this business is giving you so much money that not just you, but you're sending your parents also abroad, and you're having iPhone, and you're making money. So he asked me for okay, why don't we catch up? Okay, and we caught up in a place, and then he started explaining that it's an e-commerce business, and what is that? It's into direct sales, and he was constantly asking me why I want to do it.
Hmm.
I told the same reason, because I want a parallel source of income and all
Hmm.
those. So yeah, and then that's when we started. It was the second meeting.
Hmm.
After that, I went back with the thought of the dream of having my own business and everything. So we
Okay.
happened to catch up again.
Hmm.
And one thing where I differed was in many other businesses, there was, they always tell that, okay, one of my partner who is, a senior most
Hmm.
designation
Hmm.
holder in
Hmm.
so
Hmm.
and so
Yeah.
company, what they generally do is, um, there are these certain people
Hmm.
who, if I have to give an example, okay, let's take a good company like Oracle or Accenture or
Okay.
anything.
Huh.
So, okay, so the person who is the MD or the CEO of Oracle or Accenture, he's our partner. Or,
Hmm.
you take any renowned designations like bureaucrats
Hmm.
or people who served in the Indian Army or Navy or Air
Hmm.
Force, or someone who was in service for a very good government position. So that person is our partner. So they keep, what do you say? Um, there is this word called gratify. No, wait. Uh, edify is the word that they use in
Okay.
network marketing. So
Yeah.
what they do is they keep talking great about that person.
Hmm.
So if a person who has so and so designation himself can be one of our partner, if a person like that himself can
Hmm.
join QNET, why not you? So that
Right. Okay.
becomes a very easy decision factor for us.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Right.
Yeah, so the meeting happened, and then they put out this entire plan of, how much you can start with and the potential of the industry,
Hmm.
and how much you would be making if in
Hmm.
case you take this seriously in the over the next 1 or 2 years.
Acha.
So, and it's see, basically what happens in QNET is whenever the plan is explained, and this is
Hmm.
what they tell in the meetings also, is that um, you don't understand the business. So if in case मान लो कि मैं आपको इंट्रोड्यूस कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है,
Hmm. Hmm.
और 2 आवर्स का प्लान ले लेता हूँ,
Hmm.
आपको कुछ भी नहीं समझ में आएगा,
Hmm.
ठीक है,
Hmm.
मगर यू विल जॉइन ओनली बिकॉज यू ट्रस्ट मी.
Okay. Right.
So I know Prajwal for so many years,
Hmm.
and he's always taken good decisions in his life. And
Hmm.
also, there is this person who is a bureaucrat or a CEO of so and so company.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
So he also has been a part of this unit. So why not me?
Okay.
So that is the major decision
Hmm.
factor.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Did they include the name QNET in any of the meetings?
Not in the first meeting.
Second?
Second meeting, only after me insisting constantly, they told me yes. But in other meetings where even I was a part of, they never tell you that it is QNET. So you only have to connect the dots, here and there. It's like a jigsaw puzzle
Hmm.
where you would have heard about your friends joining into the industry and all those. What they do is they first tell you that, okay, why do I say they first tell you? I was also part of it. So I used
Hmm.
to tell, and I was trained to tell that it's an I'm into an e-commerce business. And
Hmm.
second is that we are into direct sales.
Okay.
And third is, okay, they tell you like this. Okay, I have a global business
Hmm.
which is into e-commerce and direct sales,
Hmm.
and I'm rapidly expanding my business, and I'm looking
Okay.
for potential partners.
Oh.
This sounds very
Okay.
fancy, you
Right.
know.
Right.
So that's when we start asking more and more about it. And
Hmm.
the more we ask,
Hmm.
the more details they hide. And
Hmm.
uh, the candidate is
Hmm.
called on to a meeting
Hmm.
where this uh, big person will be there to explain the meet. So it's like
Okay.
if I have to introduce you to the business, so I'll have this person ABC
Hmm.
who has held a very big position. He
Okay.
would be showing the plan to you. I
Okay.
won't show the plan because
Acha.
what happens is we both will have a very casual and a friendly relation.
Hmm.
Okay. So
Hmm.
if I tell you about business, if I tell you about multi-million dollars, you'll be like, hey, chalna yaar. You'll be like that. Okay. But if
Yeah.
it comes
Yeah.
from if it comes from a person who is not directly related to you and who
Hmm.
has a very good big position, you'll be
Hmm.
like, okay, कुछ तो बात है इसमें.
Yeah, right. Okay. And where the meetings used to take place, Starbucks, CCD, or fancy hotels, right?
Yes, yes, very much.
And that
So
expenses you have to bear, whoever is showing the
of
plan.
course, of course, of course. That is a part of the running cost also. Like how you have whatever business you have, there is an operational cost involved.
Hmm.
So even if you set up a hotel, right, or if you
Hmm.
set up a juice shop, so you will
Okay.
have rentals to pay, you have to pay utilities, you have to pay salaries.
Hmm.
Likewise, in the plan, they tell that there is no operational cost, but this is a very big operational cost. So
Okay.
every weekends or every day after your work or whatever, you have to be sitting in fancy hotels or Starbucks or coffee days.
Oh.
Um, That's because these basically what the entire notion is, in Starbucks or coffee days or whatever, people don't go there for the coffee.
Acha.
It's never like myself or you. It's never we go there, okay, in Starbucks you get a very good cold coffee. Let's go there. You never go there,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? You go there only for the status.
Right.
So you take a photo and then you upload on Instagram, and then
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Right.
it'll be written there. Swapna, it's a matter of status. So
Right.
those
Yeah.
places, in those places, coffee is secondary.
Hmm.
Uh, the entire aura is primary.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
very
Right.
business kind of or a discussion kind of an aura is set up.
Yeah.
So I used to spend almost 1,000 rupees per day
Oh my
back
God.
then in 2016 itself when
Oh.
my salary was just 20,000. But that was a part. But I think now most of it has moved online. After COVID, it has all moved to Zoom. But again,
Yeah.
I've been hearing from my friends also over Zoom. There is no man-to-man connect, a human-to-human connect. So
Mm-hmm.
face-to-face meeting is always essential.
Okay.
So next time, whenever you pass through Coffee Day or Starbucks and you see three people, where one person is sitting in between, and there is another person with a
Yes.
notebook explaining, concepts like what you see in Shark Tanks, and there's
Yeah.
another person just putting his hands and listening. मान लो कि वो QNET ही है.
Yeah, I remember I was once in the Starbucks in Pune. So
Mhm.
there was Starbucks tables are a little bit smaller also. So a
Mhm.
small circular table was there, maybe about 2 feet of diameter or maybe less. And three people were sitting over there, extremely cozy. So I
Mhm.
extremely I was getting that vibe only that network marketing is going on.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, it's all there. So it's
Yeah, and
either in Starbucks
okay.
or Coffee Days.
Also, tell me one thing. How did once you joined the QNet? Okay, first of all, how much did you pay? Like,
Okay,
you,
I was asked to start with 3.5 lakhs.
okay,
And this is the standard amount that they suggest everyone. Okay.
okay,
But I was very, very clear that देखो boss, the maximum I can afford is 50,000.
hmm,
And that too, because I had just started my job. I had no investment, no savings, nothing.
huh,
And that too, that 50,000, I had to call up my brother and ask him for a loan that. But what
okay,
these people suggest is if you can't do 3.5 lakhs, at least go for 2 lakh. So you take a product or a service which is worth 2 lakh, and then
hmm,
later on you upscale it. And I asked them, how can I even take this 2 lakh? So they asked
hmm,
me to go back to the organization where I was working and check the possibilities of a loan.
loan,
Uh,
right?
yeah, and
Okay.
I did that. So the EMI would be exceeding the amount that I would be left in my hand.
Oh my God.
So
Okay.
I told them that no ways can I go for a loan, because if in case I go for a loan, there'll be nothing left in my hand because I have to give my
Hmm,
family also.
hmm, hmm, hmm,
So 50,000 is a max, or else I'm not joining. So, but I'm not trying to show off or tell something. The
hmm, hmm,
biggest advantage that they tried to have me was in my college or wherever I used to work, I had a lot of friends.
hmm,
So one of the process immediately after starting is you have to write down all the names. It's
hmm,
called as a name list. So the exercise is right from the beginning, as in from your LKG or UKG,
hmm,
whom and all you have met or interacted or remember, you need to
hmm.
write those.
Okay.
Uh, Generally, what happens is in other situations, in other people,
Hmm.
it's the mostly the introverted people who enter this industry,
Yeah.
and they'll have a maximum of 300 or 400 people in their name list. But mine was touching almost 2,000.
Oh my God.
So
Okay.
yeah, and that's what my upline used to tell me, you have a treasure. So even if you convert 10% of this 2,000, you can make a big fortune and all of
Okay.
those. Yeah,
Oh,
so that
okay.
was
So how many people joined QNet? Do you joined anyone or were you able to do it or
from,
no?
from mine.
Huh?
From mine.
Huh?
Okay, I'll be honest. So immediately after joining, there is this procedure called hot signups. So
Hmm.
what
Hmm.
they do is, मान लो कि आप आज enter हुए, ठीक है?
Hmm.
For you to gain that confidence, you will have to sign up two people whose relation is such that they'll give their life to you.
Hmm. Okay.
So
Yeah.
अगर आप बोले कि यहाँ से कूद लो, वो कूद जाएंगे, ऐसा लो, ठीक है.
Mm-hmm.
एंड दोज विल ऑब्वियसली बी योर सिबलिंग्स
Mm.
or your childhood friend.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
so you would in turn have to, the hot signups is not much of convincing in all those. It's just about, listen, I started my own business and I want you also to be a part of it. And
Okay.
they'll be like, चल यार, स्वप्निल तेरे लिए कुछ भी करेंगे.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I had to get in my sister and one of my
Oh,
childhood friends also.
oh my God.
And that was another, my sister had to borrow another 50,000.
Mm.
And my childhood friend, he pulled in 75,000 rupees,
Mm.
uh, and he bought a watch. Both of these people, they came to the system for system as in every Sunday there'll be this workshop.
Ha,
And
Sunday system something name is there, right?
correct, Sunday system. What happens is it'll be a workshop for all of the people who are in a particular team,
Mm.
and they will first make you dance, and then one person who has been
Okay.
successful in the industry, they'll come and talk, they'll share their story. Basically, it's trying to pump you up for the rest of the week.
Ah,
So what happens is the entire week you would have gone through so many rejections, so many, negativity. So it's
yeah.
like a recharging
Booster,
session.
kind of booster. Yeah.
Booster, correct. So yeah, I mean, coming back to the people,
Mm.
um, my sister and my childhood friend, both of them decided not to continue. They said,
Mm.
"Okay, I've invested this, so I'm out of it." And after that, one of a very good uh, engineering friend of mine joined, and okay, directly I had gotten hardly four people, man. Hardly four
Oh,
people.
okay. Yeah.
The rest in one entire year. And I'll be honest
Mm.
about it, I was hesitating to call people
Mm.
because of obvious reasons.
Mhm.
The whole reason I entered network marketing industry is so that my network would get stronger, but it
Mm.
turned the entire opposite. So I started losing my own network. Uh,
Yeah.
in genuine cases, when I had to call my friends for help and all those, they used to reject my calls. And
Mhm.
whenever they used to plan for college reunions, they used to exclude me
Okay.
because that's how you're trained in QNET, actually.
Mhm.
You're meant to see business in everyone.
Ah,
So at one
right.
point, what happens is, even if your mom asks you to buy vegetables, like Sapnil, go buy
Mm.
a half a kg onion or something, you go to the vegetable shop.
Right.
Subconsciously, you'll be trying to convert that vendor or the shopkeeper over there to a potential business. So,
Okay. Right.
yeah.
One more question. After how much time you left QNET?
It was 1 year, 2 months.
Okay, you left it. I am in contact with one of the QNET, like very senior upline. I will be releasing that video more in after 1 month because I have got few things to record yet. So he told me that it takes 0 rupee to join in QNET. 0 rupee, not a single
How?
penny. Yeah, QNET
How?
policy says that for registration at 0 rupee, for product buying you have to pay.
Correct.
And product buying starts from 30,000 rupees. Now, why
Correct.
people buys high value product, right? 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs is
Correct.
because there is some BV term associated, business value term
Business
associated.
volumes.
Yeah.
Business
So
volumes. Correct.
volume, okay, business volume. So the more the business volume, the more higher price product will be purchased, the more business volume points the user
Correct.
will get, and
Correct.
in future the more commission he will earn.
Correct.
So that is the reason behind it. So I will be bringing more content on it more after 1 month because most of the parts are remaining uh,
Okay.
yet. So you also told that it really affected your social circle, right? And
Correct.
it
Correct.
is really tough to recover from there, from
Correct.
that. Like even our close friends stay away from us,
Yeah, yeah,
or
100%.
they won't like. It's really tough to get their trust back.
100%.
Yeah, or else we have to again find a new friend circle.
I'm still facing
That is,
that. Few people still don't message back to me, even
yeah,
though it's been 4 to 5 years.
yeah.
And the worst part is how you would be trained when you're in the entire when you're a part of QNET is that if your friend doesn't understand your business, if your friend
Hmm.
doesn't value you, and if your
Hmm.
friend is trying to stay away from you,
Hmm.
uh, it's completely okay. He's not educated. He's not open enough.
Ha,
So you actually try to,
Hmm.
look down on him or her.
Okay.
Hmm. So you will be like, it's okay. Even if I have one friend that understands my business and stands with me, that's enough.
Yes. The brainwashing is done to the ultimate level. I know one of my friend who left the
Hmm.
QNET because he was not able to bring people in. And he still says, when I talk with him, he still says that QNET, not all the things in QNET are bad. Some things are good. The business is really good. Just because I was not able to do it means business is not that good. And then I'm arguing with him that okay, in my first meeting, if you are taking meeting with me and if you are not even telling me where we are investing the money, not even the company name, how it will be possible? And
Correct.
that is something wrong, right? If we are not telling the name of the company, that is completely unethical. And even QNET business policies tell the same thing. Even QNET business policy also tell that on the very first meeting you have to show the I-card. And I know no one who has got an I-card. Like they never issued an
So
I-card.
I'll tell you what happens.
Ah,
See, it's like I had mentioned in my video also, there is this event called VCon. And
we
when you're
can't.
coming back
Yeah.
from there, they give you all this kit of, a bag, what do you say, basically an entire kit.
Ha, ha,
And
ha.
even though you have that bag, you're not supposed to wear it outside.
Why they are not
Okay.
allowed to wear those like bag goodies? We can call them goodies, right?
Okay, goodies or
Ha.
why the ID card and all is not shown is because, see, suppose I'm trying to introduce you to the business, okay?
Hmm. Hmm.
You are still not convinced,
Hmm.
all right?
Hmm.
And if I tell you that in the very first meet or very first conversation itself that I'm from QNET, the first thing you do, okay, leave QNET.
Hmm.
Imagine I have my company right now,
Hmm.
okay? Let's say my company name is XYZ Private Limited,
Hmm.
okay? And I
Hmm.
ask you to invest 5 lakh into my business.
Hmm.
So what will you do as a common person? You will go to Google, you will say reviews about XYZ Private Limited,
Right.
right?
Right.
And the and when once anyone types in Google, QNET reviews,
Hmm.
80% of it is all negative.
Hmm.
It's always about
Yeah.
people who share the stories about how they were victimized,
Hmm.
how it's a scam, or how
Hmm.
it's not a legitimate business, and all those.
Yeah.
So what happens? Your chances of showing up to the second meeting will be very less.
Hmm. Right.
So first, they'll try to improve your trust, and then they'll try to improve your confidence in the network marketing industry.
Hmm.
And after that, once you're in, the name is revealed.
Okay. So that's why many people are claiming that QNET is not good because they would have already Google search. If they would have Google search, then they would have saved their money. Another problem with QNET is that QNET is not focusing on selling the products. They are like their main focus is to expand the network. But
Correct.
human population is limited, right? Let us say for 1 billion, in 1 billion people, if 500 million people are already joined QNET, in the next, like only half people are remaining. And if they join the company,
This is
then
the
how the business will work,
this was the exact same doubt I had too.
right?
And when I asked my upline, their entire motto is world is their market.
Hmm.
Okay. So I would like to correct you over here.
Hmm.
It's not like I'm trying to talk on behalf of the industry.
Huh.
There will be births, there will be deaths,
Hmm.
right?
Right.
So today itself, there is a website where there is a live counter of how many people have given birth on every second wise,
Right.
and then how many people are passing away.
Yeah.
So even as and when we're talking now, from the moment we started and now it's
Hmm.
been what around 15
30
minutes.
minutes. Yeah.
In a matter of 15 minutes, there'll be lakhs of people who have given birth.
Right. Definitely. Okay.
So
So
again,
that
you
is
got
their
access to
market.
another lakh more.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because like even one example is Hindustan Unilever. They even entered into network marketing business. Not many people knew it. But the
Okay.
reason they entered into network marketing business was because they were not able to sell their products in some countries in Asia. And this is like 5, 6 years back. Okay.
Mhm.
So they had to enter in that business, but still the thing didn't work. So they immediately exited in 1.5 year. They closed their things,
Okay.
mostly in Thailand and other parts of the other part of Asia. They expand. They tried to do network marketing there, but still they close. But companies like Hindustan Unilever, their main focus is to sell the product. That's why they are there. They are if
Mhm.
FMCG, right? We call them FMCG. So it's okay if you focus on product, but if you are focusing still on network, so then there will be a lot of negativity. That is what I think. All right.
Correct.
There
See,
is Herbal.
it's just the other way around. See, it's just the other way around here.
Uh,
You need people to purchase your products,
right.
right?
Right.
But in QNET, it's just the other way around. Or not just QNET, any other network marketing company, be it Amway
Mm-hmm.
or QNET or
Herbalife.
a thousand other Herbalife or Modi
Yeah.
Care or whatever it is. Over there, they need, in order to sell their products, they need people,
Mm. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So product itself is a byproduct.
Right.
So people are the main products there.
Yeah. People are the main product there. Right.
Correct.
Yeah, because some companies that has really expanded through network marketing, one of is Herbalife. I does not support Herbalife at any cost, but yeah, they have really expanded in network marketing because every person who has joined Herbalife will keep buying their product.
See, you have to consider the cost of each product over there.
Ha, that is extremely
Herbalife or
costly.
Amway. If you okay, let me give you a simple example. You take
Yeah,
talcum powder. Okay.
yeah,
If you have to buy talcum powder, what we do, we just generally buy go on Ponds. Okay.
bonds, right? Huh.
Ponds or Nivea or anything.
Yeah.
Yardley. How much will that cost? 100 rupees
Hmm.
per tin.
Right.
Whereas you take from Herbalife, it's
Hmm.
200.
Hmm.
Okay. What
Hmm.
they say, through this, you're not just getting the powder, you're also getting the access to distribute. You go to Amway, that will cost 300.
Hmm.
As you come
Yeah.
to QNET, it is 500.
100. Okay.
Uh, so the reason why Herbalife and Modi Care have expanded
Hmm.
massively as compared to QNET is not because their strategy or whatever, it's because cost per item,
Hmm. You're
right?
right.
So they
Cost
are
per
much
item.
more affordable. You come to QNET, your basic investment itself starts from mm, 50 to 75,000, and that
Hmm.
too you just get a watch.
Watch.
But what is generally sold is for you is around 2.5 to 3 lakh, where you'll have to buy a diamond necklace. Sorry, not diamond necklace, that gold necklace, or that
Hmm.
holiday package,
Okay.
or that what is that air purifier,
Hmm.
or now I don't know what other products have been
Okay.
introduced.
Yeah, there is a air purifier that Kent is also not selling. Kent is designed for them. Kent has designed that product for them. Not air, but water purifier. I think I have heard it. I'm not sure
Okay,
whether this information is true or not. I have
okay,
heard it. And
okay.
even Kent water purifiers are not that much costly. But QNET is
Correct.
selling them in lakhs.
Array, I myself bought a watch, yeah, from this,
Okay.
what is that? Kairos.
Oh, okay.
So the way they market is, it's a Swiss handmade watch, it's limited edition and all those.
Mm-hmm.
And for the first watch, I had to pay 50,000, and the second I had to pay 75,000.
Oh my God.
And till date मैं उसको यूज करता हूँ, ठीक है.
हाँ,
और
I was
the
going to
thing
ask
is,
that.
हाँ, यूज करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि we have invested so much,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
What had happened is 2 years back, the battery was weak,
Hmm.
and just to get the battery replaced, my God, I roamed so much. And you go to any standard showrooms,
Mm-hmm.
uh, so you go to any standard showrooms like all
Huh.
this Timex or Casio,
Huh.
they don't have the parts. So I had to get it done from a local vendor, and that too,
Okay.
he took almost 1 month to find that battery and then get it replaced.
Oh
And
my God.
only because I invested 50,000 on it, I'm investing.
Yeah.
If it was some other brand, I would have thrown it off by now for the frustration.
Mm-hmm. Huh.
Before going to these showrooms, I first mailed the what is that customer care of QNET, that I'm
Okay.
looking for a spare part, so and so ID and so product.
Yeah.
And I followed them up for almost 4 months, and there was no response. Every time it was the same. Thank you for reaching out. We'll get back to you soon.
Okay,
That's
that
it.
was auto-generated email, I think.
Yeah, and then once I got on a call with them,
Mm.
and they said that the spares have still not arrived, and I'll have to wait for a couple of months. That's
Okay.
it, nothing else.
Yeah, that is going to like their main target was to sell the product,
That's it.
right?
That's it.
This did it. They don't care about any service after that. According to you, what is the percentage of success?
Less than
Out of
5%. Less than
100,
5%.
5 people succeed?
Not even that much.
Yeah,
See, that is there in any business, any given business.
yeah,
In other businesses, factors could be different, but here I'll tell you what happens. Uh, you and I, or any common person, will get worn off because of the rejections on and on and on and on.
yeah.
Uh, the process is very simple, I'll tell you. If you join QNET,
Hmm.
you will be trained to regularly hire people, more and more people into the business. That's all. So
Okay.
the very first day would start with your hot signups,
Hmm.
and then to read books about the facts of network marketing, and then how to handle objections, how
Yeah,
to handle rejections, and
yeah.
then directly jump into calls,
Calls,
get in people, and then you get discharged, go back to the workshops, get recharged again,
Sundays. Yeah.
go back to the, and then
Okay.
make more calls, get in more people, get rejected, get discharged, go
Okay.
back, get recharged, get in more people. That's it. So
Yes.
nothing else.
So thank you for giving your time. I will
Thank you for
make sure this reaches more people. Okay. Thank you once again. Okay.
thank you
Yeah.
so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you for giving your time. Bye.